Your heart flutters every time you see her walk in the room, right? You try to catch her eye, but you can't quite tell if she's just being friendly and professional or if maybe she's attracted to you and she likes you. Does that sound like you? If you are nodding your head yes, then this video is made for you. You're about to discover some of the signs a female coworker likes you, and I'll even be going over some of the things you can do to help make sure things don't go wrong, because especially when it's a coworker, you really don't want things to go wrong, right? The truth is the workplace makes it kind of awkward for both of you. When you really, really like a coworker, you're trying to be professional, but you still want to catch their eye. And so it can be hard for her to know how to show that she is interested in you. One of the best things to do in a situation like this, especially, is to understand how to read her body language and the things she'll say and how she'll act that give away that she's interested in you. Because if she's attracted to you, you'll be able to tell. Those signs will be there. Being coworkers can make it harder, but if she's interested, the signs will be there. I think maybe the easiest one to spot is actually the one I'll share with you at the end, so pay close attention to that one. As we dive in, know that when it comes to body language and how she interacts with you, the signs are pretty universal, and I've picked out some that are very, very handy in the workplace. However, make sure you also watch this video where I'll give you some more signs. The more signs you are aware of, the easier it is to tell. So there's a link in the description below to watch that one as well. So, are you ready to learn the signs a female coworker likes you? Let's do it. Number one is that she may ask other coworkers about you. Try and find out if you're single, what kind of things you enjoy doing, what your hobbies and interests are. This can be an easy way for her to find out a little bit about you without making it awkward by trying to show that she's interested in you. And so just trying to find those little tidbits of information about you is a really good sign that she's interested in you. Now, one word of caution with this is I'd be kind of careful if it's ever in a situation where somebody is going behind your back asking other people if you like them. That becomes a drama situation really, really fast. So she's going around saying, hey, do you think he likes me? Hey, do you think he likes me? Hey, do you think he likes me? Maybe avoid that situation. So when I say she asks her coworkers about you, does he have a girlfriend? Oh, what does he enjoy doing? Things like that. If she's talking about you a lot, it's definitely a good sign. And just in case you haven't yet, I want to remind you to subscribe and ring that notification bell. My name is Melannie. I'm a Christian dating coach for men and your go-to source to learn how to find authentic love through authentic strategies. No mind games here, no drama. It's not good. Instead, if you're looking for a loving, lifelong relationship with a feminine, tender woman, then this is the place for you. Okay, the second sign a female coworker likes you is that she suggests doing something after work. At first, especially, she may include some other coworkers in that as well. Hey, why don't, the group of us all go together? But this can be an easy way for her to, without being too obvious, get to spend time with you, get to know you a little bit better, see if you're attracted to her, see if she's still attracted to you as she gets to know you. It's when you take it outside of work, it feels a lot less risky. And even if she includes some other coworkers in the group, if you notice that she tends to focus her time and energy on you and wanting to be with you and talk to you, that is a huge sign that it's really just an excuse to spend time with you. Basically, anytime she's wanting to be alone with you, spend one-on-one time with you, it's a very good sign that, yeah, she's attracted to you. She's interested. She wants to get to know you a little better. And let's be real. The biggest worry about dating someone at work is making things awkward or getting in trouble. You don't want either of those scenarios, right? So before we go any further, let's just address this. Put your mind at ease. The first thing I would suggest doing is making sure it's not against company policy to date a coworker. That's probably the first thing you should do. The next thing you need to know is how to handle it right, because when it's handled right by both people, there's almost no chance of it going terribly wrong. There are two main things that can cause a situation to spiral out of control. One is if she is toxic or a drama queen, which does sometimes happen. It really does. That's why in my academy, I walk my clients through how to identify a toxic woman and just like repel them, like avoid them right from the start. Because the earlier you spot if she's toxic, the safer you are from a bad situation happening. If she's toxic, the signs will be there, so pay attention to them. And the second thing that can cause things to go really wrong when you're trying to date a coworker, I'm not really sure how to say this, so I'm just going to say it. Is that cool? You guys know I'm really open and honest with you, so bear with me. Far too often, one of the main things that causes a coworker situation to go wrong is that you freak her out, like you scare her to death. It's not that she wants to get you in trouble, it's that she's terrified. An example of this is just pursuing too aggressively or acting like there's emotional closeness when there isn't any there yet. Some examples would be sending her gifts when you've never even been on a date, or confessing that you have feelings for her when you've never even been on a date. Those are things that you should never do unless you've been going out for a while. There needs to be that emotional closeness there as well. So often what happens is a guy will, notice a girl and think she's cute. And then he'll notice signs that maybe she thinks he's cute as well. And then he will say something or do something that terrifies her, and that's what gets him in trouble. Now, he can do this completely well-meaning. He's not trying to freak her out in any way, but it doesn't matter. If it sets off that internal alarm system that a woman has, it's going to scare her. Men and women are different. We know that. Men tend to feel less threatened by things than women do. So now the question is, how do you avoid this situation? Because you don't want to be stuck here. How do you instead make her so attracted to you and make that attraction build and build so that she craves your attention? That's what you want, isn't it? These are the strategies I walk my clients through in my academy. When you join me there, you'll discover the same strategies that help you go from unwanted and frustrated to adored and loved and respected. Get started now by watching my free masterclass. That's where you'll discover how powerful these strategies can be for your life. Just go to coachmelannie.com/masterclass. This is for any man who wants to finally be successful in love, because that's what you deserve. Now that you know what to do next so that you can be successful and not make things awkward, let's keep going with the signs of female coworker likes you. The next sign is that she compliments you and your ideas as much as she can. Yes, it can be a little out of line to be too flirty in the workplace. However, one way she can still show that interest is by supporting you and encouraging you and complimenting you. An example of this would be like in a meeting, maybe she backs up your ideas, maybe she compliments your ideas. If you kind of feel like she's your support system, she's there for you, she's supporting you, that can be a good sign that she's interested and she just likes you. And it's really, we tend to want to support people that we like. The same could be true if maybe you're not even in a meeting, maybe you're just all chatting as coworkers and you mention something and she tends to just support it. Okay, the next sign a female coworker likes you is that she tries to sit by you as much as she can. Now, this can be in meetings. It could also be at lunch. Maybe she tries to catch a ride with you if she can, or maybe at parties, like a work party, she tries to sit by you. If she is trying to sit next to you, it's because she wants your attention. She wants to chat with you. She wants you to notice her. And she's trying really hard to breathe while she sits there next to you. Another example would be, let's say a whole bunch of you go to lunch together. Maybe she tries to ride in your car. Maybe she organizes it. Hey, we should all go to lunch together. Or maybe she doesn't. Maybe it just happens. But if she is trying to get closer to you, well, that's a sign that She likes you. I have a quick question before we get to the next sign. What do you think is the hardest part about dating in the workplace? Like, what's the biggest challenge? Tell me about it in the comments. And I want to give a huge thank you to everyone who's so generous with the super thanks. Thank you for supporting wholesome Christian content and for helping me continue to bring you these videos. Whether you have ever used the super thanks before or not, if you're enjoying this, if you enjoy wholesome Christian content, consider using the super thanks. It means a lot. So thank you. Okay, the next sign a female coworker likes you actually goes along with the one we just talked about. And this sign is that she just tries to be where you are. She may make up reasons to walk past your office or your cubicle. She may, you get up to do something. Oh, she gets up to do it as well. Another example is, let's say she has a friend who works close to where you work, and she's always stopping by to talk to her friend, but she's always looking at you. It's just an excuse. That's all it is. She's here for you. Maybe she tries to arrange it so that she gets her break the same time you do. Maybe she tries to get her to do lunch the same time you do lunch. Maybe she tries to kind of time it so that she walks in the same time you walk in so you can walk in together and talk. Maybe she parks close to where you park repeatedly. All these things are things girls do, okay? Because she's like, oh shoot, he's really cute. I want him to notice me. And the way a woman pursues a man, because she pursues femininely, the way she pursues a man is she makes it as easy as possible for you to notice her and talk to her and ask her out and all of those things. And so, yeah, it might sound a little silly that she would go to that much extra work to try and get your attention. But yeah, girls will absolutely do that. So if you kind of start noticing, hey, she kind of like seems to be wherever I am. Yeah, that's probably not a coincidence unless she has been assigned to do those things. Yeah, it's probably not a coincidence. The workplace can be a hard place to flirt sometimes. However, there's so many people who meet their partner, their future spouse at work. So it can be a great way to meet someone. And again, if there's interest, those signs will be there. Remember to look for a chain of signs, meaning more than one sign, and look for them as often as you can. If it just happens once or twice, or you only see one or two signs, doesn't really mean anything. But if you see them repeatedly, if you see several signs, then that's a pretty good indicator that she is interested. Remember, if you want to help guarantee that things don't go bad, it's critical that you always help her feel completely and totally safe with you. And you'll learn more about this when you watch that free masterclass. Again, it's just at coachmelannie.com/masterclass. I'll put a link in the description below and a link in the pinned comment. Should we recap these signs real fast? Let's do it. Number one is that she asks other coworkers about you, your interests, if you're single, what you enjoy doing, things like that. Number two is that she suggests doing things after work. She may do that with just you, or she may do it with a group of coworkers. Either way, if she's spending some time alone with you, it's a good sign she likes you. Number three, she compliments you and your ideas as much as she can. Number four, she tries to sit by you as much as she can, whether it's in meetings or at lunch, whatever it is. Maybe she tries to catch a ride with you. If she's trying to sit by you, that's a big deal. We don't do that around people we don't like. And number five is that she tries to be where you are. If you feel like you have this little shadow following you around, it's probably because she thinks you're cute. Thank you so much for watching, my amazing friend. Be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell if you haven't yet, and give me a big thumbs up. If you have a friend who would enjoy this video, it would mean a lot to me if you shared it with him. And if you don't yet follow me on social media, there are links in the description below. I share exclusive content in my Instagram stories, so make sure you especially follow me there. Thank you so much again, my amazing friend, and have an amazing day. You're about to discover some of the body language. What? You're about to discover some of the lines. What? Some of the lines a girl likes you. That doesn't even make sense. You're about to discover some of the signs a coworker. Oh, yeah. Let me back that up again. So I realized the other day I've made something like 600 videos or something like that. And that's just counting what's on YouTube. That's not even counting like social media posts. And I was like, wow, I've done a lot of videos at this point. I can almost do them in my sleep. Like if I was just going about my day and somebody was like, go, I could like flip into it. I wouldn't always remember everything I was going to say, but I can go into video filming mode just like that. I'm destined for like the big screen, obviously. What was I talking about? Oh, yes, I remember. Okay. Anyway. Okay, secret end of the video club. How you doing? Good. Me too. So we're going to switch things up a little bit for our secret word at the end of the video. The secret word is emoji, and bonus points if you comment your favorite emoji. I don't know what my favorite emoji is. I really like the one that's like smiling and blushing. I think that one's really cute. But I also like the smirk one, because it's awesome. So anyway, comment your favorite emoji. Keep it appropriate, please. That's what we do here. I know you know that, but I still have to say it. Never forget that you're awesome, and I'll see you in the next one.